Hey guys, Blackline here again to bring you another video. Unfortunately, once again, this will be a Protoss versus Protoss, another mirror matchup. This time the name is Tim, so much easier to say than Pop-Tart Pants. Um, yeah, this game I thought was pretty interesting. It was pretty fun. Again, we went different ways, so I thought it'd be cool to bring to you guys. So yeah, I haven't played as Protoss so far. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. The last game I played, I loved it because all of my units got their shields taken out, but besides that, they were fine. So you take them out of battle, and they're healed up, and that's why I think Protoss are so awesome. So my opponent Tim here is going for the wall off, and then most likely the fast expansion. Um, this is a pretty common map also for that, just because it's not too hard to block this off with your gateway and pylon and stuff. Um, you put them at risk when you put them out there because they're easy to attack. But it works pretty well if you get your nexus up here. Then you can just macro like crazy, and that makes it pretty hard for your opponent to do anything about it. Getting my probe, I see he's going for the expansion, and this is kind of why scouting is so important. It's because I saw that I realized, okay, you know what, this is another game where I can try and build up an army and take that out. And these buildings can get so exposed if they're out in front of your base like this. And if you wall off too much, you can get your own units stuck in your own wall, and that makes it pretty easy for your opponents to get in there. So yeah, here we go, just scouting around with my guy, checking stuff out, building my gateway. So I am trying to bring you guys some other games, some pro games, but this beta phase 2 is pretty new, so I have been having trouble finding some professional games to bring you guys. And you guys might know this already, that the old games for the beta phase 1 are not compatible with the beta phase 2. So all those are pretty much too outdated to work with the beta phase 2. And I'm assuming that'll probably happen when StarCraft 2 retail version comes out, and the beta phase 2 will be outdated as well. And they've actually made a lot of changes from the, well, I shouldn't say a lot, they've made some changes from beta phase 1. Some of the maps are just a little bit different, some balance tweaking. I mentioned in my last video some anti-Reaper tweaking and stuff. I believe this map is the same. This looks a little bit bigger, but besides that, I'm pretty sure it is the same. So some probe on probe action here, just chasing this guy around, trying to get him out of my base. And it's pretty important to watch the probes when they get in your base, because it's easy to run by somewhere, sneak a pylon, and then run back away. And I've done that a few times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but 100 minerals isn't too bad to lose, so it's pretty common. Some more probe on probe action, that's pretty much what this game's going to be about, or this replay is going to be about. It's a lot of probes attacking a lot of other probes. So you can see here his wall off is pretty much complete. A little gap here, pop a zealot in there, and you're good to go. But as I was saying, the only problem with that is if your zealot's walled off here, you can bring a zealot in and attack this building or attack this pylon, or whatever you want to do. So it makes it kind of hard to defend with just the zealot. If you can do this, you need stalkers in the back, or sentries to force field, or something like that. Cannons would be great. And that's why usually you see the forge fast expand, because you put a forge and a gateway, and that allows you to pop a cannon in the back and defend from there. So yeah, I'm going for my robo, because I want to get not the Colossus. I want to get the Immortal. They work pretty well against Protoss, and usually I go for the Immortal against Protoss. And believe it or not, Zerg, because they tend to go roaches, and those are armored units, so it's pretty easy to take them out. So here we can see he has 3 zealots, and it looks like he's going to move out with these zealots. I'm not sure. I only have the 1 zealot and 1 stalker on the way. If I micro this right, I could take care of it. We'll see how this goes, though. 3 zealots could do a lot of damage to me right now. And I'm producing another zealot, because I have my probe at the Zelnaga Watchtower, which is really important. That gave me a little heads up, which allowed me to make the extra units. And here we go, engaging. He gets the surround on my zealot, and he goes down so fast. Those side blades just cut right through him. My poor stalker, I didn't micro him. I should have ran him away, but he's going to go down too. And now it's 3 zealots in my base, and I only have 1 zealot on the way and 1 zealot out. And I don't know if you can tell, but 1 zealot against 3 is not going so well. Down he goes. Bring the probes off my line. I gotta take these guys out. I know it's gonna hurt my economy, but I've got to do something. This zealot's still alive, but I'm getting him, and out comes my zealot to finish off the other one. So now it's looking like 2 stalkers against my 1 zealot. Not too good, and the stalkers are coming in right now to try and take me out. I'm not producing any units. That is a big mistake. I need something. Building the warp gates instead, because it makes the warp in time instant, minus the 10-second change. But not for that one for some reason. I'm not sure why. Getting a few lucky hits in there. He's not microwaving too well. Will that Zealot take him down? Oh, he does not. That Stalker's alive. But luckily, this Stalker comes in just in time. And he gets that first shot. And it looks like he will take this other Stalker down. The very lucky first shot is what will win me this battle right now. Going in my mineral line. Just running away, not shooting anything. Oh, I got him right before he took out one of my probes. Shield's still up, though. That's not too bad. And now my Immortal is out. This unit is really good to counter against all these other guys because it is so much damage. If you check it out, it does 20 damage and then 50 versus armored, which is pretty good. And these Stalkers are armored mechanical, not too bad. So coming in with 3 more Zealots, and he already has a Stalker here. And I'm bringing in a few more Stalkers myself, so I have a little bit of an army. Yeah, we can see here my army is a little bit bigger than his, and he just has Zealots. Getting in a few free shots over there. And the Immortal wants to go chase him down, but I'm not going to let that happen. So yeah, he's just waiting, it looks like, to come in and try and take me out. And I'm waiting for the cooldown. And I actually supply block myself. Really bad position to be in right now. But I'm bringing in more gateways because I realize if he's putting pressure on, I need units and I need them ASAP. So those are coming in so I can reinforce my army. And I have my observer over here to kind of check out what's going on. So I see every time he moves out with an army, and I saw him come over here with his pylon, and of course I also know his army is outside of my base right now. So yeah, I'm supply blocked, that's why I'm not making any units, but here we go. Bring in a few more, just in time for the battle to start. And he just moves in without attacking. That was just a regular move, not an A move. A critical mistake on his part. He might have been able to have me there if he didn't do that. Now all of his units are weak, but he warps in some more. My Zealot's going down pretty quickly. But so is his, and this Immortal will start tearing through these Stalkers really quickly. So yeah, taking this pylon on, I don't want him near my base with his warp in. Otherwise he can get behind me and do that. So yeah, big army there, warping in a few more units, just to make my army a little bit stronger. And now you can see my army is more than twice as big as his, and much more gas heavy because I have this Immortal, a lot of sentries, and of course my Stalkers. Moving out here, he has a few units, but not too much, and some of them are pretty weakened. This guy with 2 HP besides his shield, not looking too good. In we go. I put down some force fields. Bad idea on my part, 'cause I was the one moving forward, and I just blocked myself. Not a good idea. But yeah, getting my units in there, and then he finishes off the wall. I try to back out, but too late anyways. That wall just appeared. So moving on in. Here's what I was talking about. When you have your buildings out front, they are very easy to attack. So I have all my range units taking this down. Because if I do this, he has less production. That makes it a little bit easier for me to come in and finish him off. So 4 Stalkers against my 5 Stalkers and Immortal. Not looking too good for Tim over here. Gets back inside of his base to try and macro up. And now he's building some more gateways, but he's down to a 2 gate while I still have my 4 gate and a robo. So taking his probes off the line now, his turn. I'm going to take out my units. Down go his Stalkers. He has 1 left, and down he goes. So now it's just these probes. But are they going to get my Stalker down? Oh, yes, they do. Good work on his probe's part. But now they are just standing there. So a lot of probe kills here for me. Not too shabby. Bringing in 1 reinforcing Stalker. Not too bad. And now I'm going to go to work on this Nexus and take down his expansion. Also softening up these other units right there. So yeah, this goes down. And this is key if your opponent expands. You have to move fast. Otherwise, he will macro up really quickly. So lucky for me that he didn't take me out earlier, and good timing that I got here to take out his expansion. Let's check out the income now. We are close to even. I'm actually ahead because I took out so many of his probes at the expansion, rather than the other way around. So units lost here. You can see he's lost 43 units. A lot of those probes, but almost 5,000 minerals and gas worth of units there. More battle here, taking out that last Zealot. Now it is my army and nothing to go. He's going for the Templar Archives, and he wants to get that Psystorm. Oh, but he just left the game, so that's a GG. So yeah, once again, another Protoss versus Protoss. And again, we went very different builds here, and that's why this game didn't take very long, because I took advantage of him expanding, realizing that he would have less units. And I went for it, and I took him out. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys like this. Feel free to subscribe and comment. Let me know what you guys think. But until next time, you guys just take it easy.